In War for the Planet of the Apes, there's a specific scene about Nova that I find pretty interesting. When Caesar and the rest of the apes are about to leave, Nova steps outside to find the deceased body of her caretaker. Instead of mourning over his death or showing some level of sadness, she just stares at his death and doesn't really seem to be that affected by it. However, later on, when Luca is killed, she starts mourning over his death and actually cries, leaving the flower that he gave to her earlier in his ear. Now, there is actually a reason of why she cared about Luca but not her caretaker. Although the caretaker was able to provide her with food, shelter, and other necessities, they never formed a close bond together. Most likely because Nova was infected with the ALZ-113, and so he didn't want to get infected himself. Nova had the house all to herself while the caretaker just slept outside. It's also a possibility that Nova didn't even know what he looked like until she found him dead on the floor. She knows that she was being cared by someone, but probably didn't even know what he looked like until she stepped outside and found his dead body. And at least with Luca, she did actually form a bond with him, and he was able to provide her with a flower and protection. So, in conclusion, the reason why Nova didn't really care when her caretaker died was because the two didn't form that close of a bond. There's also the possibility that she didn't even know what he looked like until she stepped out and found his dead body. Well, hopefully this gave you an answer to a question that you might have been asking. Probably, I don't know. And now I'm going to try to work on some plush videos that I wanted to work on for the longest time. Well, see you on the next one.